Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mars coming to you over the interwebs with a StarCraft 2 cast, and this is what happens when somebody of the community goes into the main Reddit and says, like, guys, we need more submissions. 2v2. What's I'm supposed to do with this? I don't know how to cast 2v2. What's even the standard build order in 2v2? Alright, so one of these dicks, this dick, most likely, took this replay and uploaded it to SE2's, replays or GG Tracker or something like that, and then he linked it to castit or reddit.com. And if you want to frustrate me and other players, then you take your 2v2s and your archons and your free-for-alls and you submit it that way. Over in this side, we have Mr. Big Dick XX. And his, no, not his opponent, in his, oh shit, really? McTits? Really? Alright, so we got Big Dick, we got McTits. Their opponents are Mekana and Paul. And Paul is up to some shenanigans right away, putting some pylons right there. And Big Dick, wait, oh, is this now stuck on Big Dick? This is now stuck on Big Dick. There you go. That's going to ensure that this entire broadcast stays very. Oh, nice juke there. Nice juke. Jesus, how many probes does he have chasing this one probe? Paul must be very happy. Alright, he's gonna get the shields to start oh, wait. Are you gonna put that there? Really? Wait, that's a Big Dick. You're going to put that there in range of all these Photon cannons. You're not going to build it with, well, I don't suppose you can build it here. Although you could put it over here with your colleague, because you just need a warp field. You don't need your warp field. Alright, cool. That is the cannon rush of Paul brought to an end. Well, mostly, sort of. You can still pop in with this. Oh, he actually puts down another pylon over here, trying to go for a sort of no, that's McTits, that's Paul. Right, this is not confusing at all, people. Alright, well, I'll put this up to training for being a better caster. Learn how to pass TVDs. So, McTits and Big Dick are in for a rough start with a pylon cannon rush sort of here. Be interested to see whether Paul, is this Paul? This is McTits. If Paul has a mothership core to overcharge this, he does not, which is unfortunate, because with two pylons right here you can just overcharge and take this out, and there would be nothing that this guy can do about it. This guy did get cancelled, by the way, with a cannon rushed natural. Luckily they still have the gold base over here, which when they do get oh, Paul at it again. This one is a big, wait, what? This is a Big Dick one. Does he have a forge? Where's his forge? Big Dick does not have a, oh, it's a pylon. Jesus. Alright, but photon cannon's going up here, but with the adept out and the end of the photon cannons being placed, he should be able to knock this down. Although if he were to actually use the actual combat unit to maybe try and cancel those photon cannon, that would be cool. Oh, it gets cancelled. Which is too bad. I think it would have gone up. The opponents of Big Dicks and McTits. That sounds like a great bar name. You guys should stop playing StarCraft. Maybe open a bar. You know, you can have a good time at McDicks. Big Dicks, McTits. This is great. This little thing right here does mean that they have a very secure foothold on their opponent's thing, in front of their opponent's base, and they can actually, if they so choose, which I should, use it to pull back whenever they poke in with whatever units they have, and then pull back into the defensive line of these two photon cannons. Mekana, I can't, because Big Dick is duck here, because I can't just remember what your names are. Who remembers what names are? Mekana and Paul have their expansions ready, but It's time for Big Dick to try and do some shenanigans of his own, and 4 SCVs not going to go very well against Zealots. But also, what does work very well against Zealots, of course, is things that fly, because Zealots don't actually have the ability to shoot up. No, this is fast warp in right here. Let's see, how many gates do we have? We have 1 gate and 4 gate. Building robotics facility, robotics things on McTits. And we've got a little bit of gateway action coming in from Big Dick. Oh, taking out the forge right there. That's not bad. And just Marauders. Marauders do very well against all of these units, but there's only 4 of them. He does get moved back up, and he is close enough that he... Ooh, I was going to say, if Big Dick wanted to commit there, he could have just gone over there, but with 3 cannons there, this isn't the worst decision he could have made. Oh. Does not... Oh, if his opponent had kept shooting at that, he would have actually been able to take that down. Now we have a Liberator, and that means that Mekana can re-expand when he wants. Big Dick and McTits haven't taken the gold base yet, but their opponents have. So economically speaking, there's a button for this. These guys doing a little bit better than their opponents. Alright, now we got fast warping in, although we would have if you transformed this into a warp gate. Warp gate is it that gives you fast warping, not gateways. Very important difference. I don't know what he wants to do with it here though. He's got a very secure setup right here. This is a bunch of stuff going to go through liberation zones. Take a couple of shots to a Liberator and then decide to go away. If he had committed there, yes, he would have taken 1 more shot. With these many Stalkers, he would most definitely have taken out that Liberator. Paul rebuild his forge and settling for a defense there. Does his opponent know? Their opponents do not know about this base. So this mining away just fine and dandy. Right. So in a 2v2, what would you consider to be a good strat? Well, we have Stargate coming down for McTits after, because McTits is already the one that had robotics facility and doesn't transform his gateways, whereas Big Dick is just now under on 4 warp gates and hasn't put up any tech whatsoever. Let me see if that's actually true. This guy, nope, just got 5 warp gates. Doesn't have a forge, doesn't have a Twilight Council, whereas their opponents, Twilight Council, forge. Oh, there's a forge here, Stargate and Robo, double Robo. That is a lot of Immortal. And Immortals do very well against... Oh, you don't get that up? Yes, you will. Slowly moving in to this position right here, trying to get his opponent to go through that field of death. No, can't even chase a little bit. No, I'm just going to take this out. 1 Zealot gets sacrificed to the cause. Nope, pulls that back. Okay. Immortals, as I was saying, do very well against these guys and against these guys, but not so well against these guys. Now, getting the Stargate, well, the Stargate was mostly for the Mothership Core, so he's not actually building anything, but Void Rays deal very well with Liberators. So, slowly setting up here. And nope, nothing much happens. This went to see whether this base was taken, and I think more than anything else that told Big Dick, hey wait, there is a base here which I might be able to take. As Mekana very slowly moves forward with his siege fighters. I understand our cult liberators, but To be honest, they look a little bit like siege tank, but siege, you know, fighters or bombers, planes, siege planes. Moving ever further forward. Moving forward again. No, that is in range. Don't go there. You're in range. Gets one shot off. And now we're going to slowly move forward. But does he have detection? Very important, because he's about to see absolutely bloody nothing. No. Yes, he does see enough of that. Liberator's repositioning right there. Meaning that it can take everything down on the ground that they do see, and they do indeed see what's going on there. Takes down that mothership core, meaning that everything is visible, but that doesn't really give him that much of an advantage. Instead, we just have the ground force left. Those Immortals doing a lot of damage, but there is just so much on the side of the blue team. Mothership core is getting taken down as well, so even if they pull back to this defensive line, that means they can't actually provide extra firepower. Nope. A couple of stalkers still putting on in there with a medevac with no energy to heal. So new warpins right here, and going to get a little bit of stimmage action going on in there, and yet more of the army of the red. What the fuck? Why does this keep crashing? Ah, shit, there's something wrong with my computer, but it doesn't matter, and I will try and cut that out of the final product. Liberator up here, making sure that nothing can walk down here without, you know, getting into serious issues. Of course, these stalkers have blink, and they decide to blink into that rather than besides that. But they had to go down in order to save this map right there. Going to move forward, taking out that Liberator, but there is so much blue here. Getting driven back. And, yep, the Protoss blue gets to dedicate to putting this, whereas the Terran blue did put a little bit of extra pressure onto the Nexus, but does rejoin the main fight, and now there is not a lot left over right there. There are no units for the red Protoss number 1. There are no units for the red Protoss number 2, and there is nothing that they can do that stop them from taking out this base. Now they do actually know about this base, and they are completely at leisure to take that down if they so choose, and they do. Next up would be this base, and the red team right here is thoroughly in trouble. Smartly not moving into that main base. This is going up a ramp into an area which can't just be overcharged to their opponent's heart's consent. Oh, that is slightly forward. I'm assuming that these stalkers can actually hit that, or doesn't even need to. This overcharge can hit it. Oh, blink forward, taking out those Liberators. That means that, yes, he can now finally move out without too much issues, but he does lose all of his stalkers to the Marauders waiting there for him. Zealots do a little bit better there, but without charge, that means that the, no, charge is on right there, but there's too much blue right here. Red team completely bereft of his bases outside of the main area, and GG. If you enjoyed this video, press that like button. If you'd like to see more of me, subscribe.